Live on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Detroit Pistons. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, P.J. Washington out there with Flagg. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Flagg. Outside Davis. Money from the wing.
And AD would be an elite big even if he didn't have a jumper. But the consistency of that shot really sets him apart.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Harris against Davis. Clock at 6. Thompson with a screen. Robinson for 3. Davis with a rebound. And so Davis will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Now here's Nembhard. Three-pointer. Christie's shot is off. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Nembhard. Here's Flagg. And Cunningham pulls it down. Here's Thompson. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Washington. And here's Davis. Second chance effort. The Pistons clear it. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort, and let's give some credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Yeah, if Davis gets momentum downhill, good luck stopping.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. And it's 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Nembhard, the pass to Christie, out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Thompson. Robinson for 3. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And an always enthusiastic presence in the crowd. Mark Cuban's here tonight, enjoying what he's seeing so far.
And maybe more than any owner in the league, Cuban wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's in charge of the whole franchise, but he's a die-hard fan first and foremost.
Down low, stolen by Davis. Nembhard, the pass to Davis. Over Harris. And that one's good. Davis.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
and now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Harris on the wing. Back to Cunningham to get back on track. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Finally got one to go after 4 straight misses.
On the wing, Nembhard. He's watched by Cunningham. And that one's good. Flag.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Pistons trail by 9. Harris outside. Cunningham on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And Tim, last made, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
First one falls for him. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition. Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now here's Davis. He's got 5. That one goes in. Now Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Over Washington. And again, no good by Detroit.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get. I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
The 3 from Washington. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Robinson with it. Yet to see a basket. Now here's Duren. 6 on the shot clock for 3. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Washington outside. On the wing, Davis. The Pistons clear it. Last time they met in Detroit.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
When a defense is under attack like that, it can get into their head and break their will. I think that's exactly what we saw.
Now here's Cunningham. He played a great game against Boston. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Nembhard with it. Now guarded by Duren. Pass to Christie. Here's Davis. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Again, the miss by Dallas. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. LeVert's checked in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson.
Well, Cade is a former #1 pick, and the expectations were there, and it took a few years, and now he is a force to be reckoned with.
And despite lack of a consistent three-point stroke over his career, Tim, Najee Marshall has been a pretty consistent rotation piece.
Yeah, B.A., and he's done that despite the fact he was undrafted back in 2020. Defense really was his initial calling card. Offensively, he's looking to add to his game.
Making a name for himself now. Here's Williams. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Pass to Thompson to win the drought. Holland with a rebound. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Cunningham. It's LeVert on the wing. Stewart, a screen on Thompson. LeVert passes to Stewart. Fires in the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
The Mavericks shooting 33% in the first quarter. Cunningham against Russell. Deflected, and they recover it. Gafford with the bucket. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Russell. Takes a step back. Here's Jenkins. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Ivy's checked in for Cunningham. Now here's Stewart, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Jenkins misses. The Mavericks leading. Outside Russell. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Jenkins. There's the triple. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Pistons, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
Well, I think for the Pistons, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
And the dunk by Gafford.
And Klay Thompson has never really been given credit as a playmaker, but I've always enjoyed watching him operate pick and roll.
Here's Jenkins. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Holland. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Outside Russell. Powell, a screen on Ivy. The three from Russell. That shot missing. Pistons trail by 5. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Ivy from the arc. Powell pulls it in. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 40% early on here. Powell against LeVert. Thompson with a steal. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Detroit. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ivy, left side, up and over Russell. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist from Holland.
And great work by Ivy, slipping through the contact. You have to be ready for aggressive defense here in this league.
Powell in the post. Stewart defends. The kick out to Williams. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Ivy. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Puts up a three. The shot misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Karis LeVert is out there with Ivy. And it's Duren in at the center position. Nembhard, he's checked in for Williams. Marshall on the wing. Here's Nembhard. No points so far. Clock at 4. Over Ivy. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 5. Last season, the Pistons winning a few playoff games for the first time since 2008-10.
Yeah, that's right. In the preceding 16 seasons, only 3 playoff appearances, and they were swept each time. This is a long time coming for Detroit. A team now that can not only make the postseason, but potentially make some noise.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you guys.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Harris outside. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, finding a way. That's what Harris does.
For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Christie, pass to Nembhard. From the baseline. And the shot falls short that time. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And here's Ivy from the arc. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. It's a tie ball game.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Outside Christie. That three's off the mark.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Inside. LeVert goes against Christie to the paint. Here's Thompson, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. No good on the free throw. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Washington outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks. Now, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
A nice shot by Ivy.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
To the inside. Duren with a steal. Ivy outside. Throws it up high. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for P.J. Washington.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
The Pistons making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Here's Harris doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 3. There's a screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Flagg. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Davis. Over Cunningham. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's Detroit. They're on an 11-3 run. The 3-ball. The 3-ball, no problem for Cade.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
And finished off by Davis.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When Cunningham gets inside and plays with force, good things tend to happen.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Mavericks trail by 6. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Washington. Here's Flagg. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Now here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. 5th. Detroit.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Mavericks trail by 8. Outside Davis. Pass to Christie. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Picked by Stewart. Holland for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Washington right side. And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Holland. And that one is hammered home.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the 2nd quarter. Washington outside. Davis looking it over. Shoots over Stewart. Davis misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. Stewart, a screen on Christie. Robinson passes to Stewart. And it's all from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 10. Now here's Thompson. Now Davis. To win the cold spell. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Pass to Cunningham. From deep. Mavericks with a rebound. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
And this is how intense Davis is on that offensive glass. He just loves stuffing misses back in.
And here's Cunningham outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Cunningham's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Davis. And Williams is subbed in for Christie. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Jenkins is checked in. Mavericks trail by 11. Now Williams. No made baskets yet. Offensive rebound. The three is up. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Gafford.
Yeah, the sweet lefty stroke of Russell. I mean, it's a simple jumper, and D-Lo makes it look good.
Pass to Stewart. Stewart, a screen on Williams. Jenkins misses. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And here is Williams. Washington passes to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Williams from long range. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 8. Out to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Launches it. Thompson, no good. Dallas is shooting just around 32% from the field. Thompson finds Gafford. Thompson against Russell. 2 points. That one goes. Russell's got 5 points.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Cunningham with the ball. He's got 13. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. Inside, Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. A minute 22 left to play in the half. Pass to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Now here's Russell. 5 points in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
And there is an undeniable swagger to Russell's game. He plays with a ton of confidence and knows what he can do out there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Karis LeVert's checked in for Thompson. And Ivy subbed in for Holland. Ivy outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Can't connect from short range.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Now here's Russell. 7 points in the game. Foul outside. Pass to Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The three from Russell. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in the game. Over Russell. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
44. Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot. Almost there. Hey, give it up for our contestant.
And thank you.
This game's working out like I thought it would. They're the better team. Now it's a matter of staying focused and finishing the job.
I'm sure.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. But these can be trap games as well.
And that goes.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
We've got P.J. Washington. He's out there with Anthony Davis. Max Christie is out there with Flagg. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. High post Davis. Oh, Davis, tough to handle inside.
He is an elite finisher. AD converting with a man all over him.
And here's Duren. Cunningham outside. Robinson for 3. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Nembhard. No points yet. Pass to Flagg. Washington, a screen on Thompson. To the paint. And Washington powers it through.
Just angry on the rim rocker.
Man, that was felt all throughout this building. Thompson outside. Nembhard against Cunningham. Down low. Here's Duren. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is why you involve Duren in as many pick and rolls as you can. He's really good at positioning himself in that set.
Now here's Nembhard. Here's Davis. Duren with a rebound. Harris down low. Washington's there. Harris misses.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
And Legs, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by Detroit. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Thompson.
It's tough enough stopping Davis, even if you do foul him, but we just saw he can also power right through it.
And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. That free throw good from Davis.
Well, you think about the big guys in this league that can do it all. Anthony Davis is one of those names that'll come to mind. When he's healthy, he is one of the best.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. Detroit, second. In the third spot, the Mavericks.
Well, both of these teams really shine on the defensive end, especially when it comes to their shot blocking. So we could be in for a low-scoring game.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Cunningham. Out to Harris. Fires for three. The rebound by Nembhard.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
On the wing, Davis. Six on the shot clock. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Pistons leading. Robinson on the wing, defended by Christie. Now Robinson. Still no points. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Lets it fly. Pass to Cunningham. Robinson on the wing. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, he's over, but they're still winning, and that's really all that matters.
Here's Flagg. There's a screen by Marshall for the lead. Fires the three. Nails it from three. Marshall's got his second bucket of the night.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him three.
Cunningham with the ball. He's got 13. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Flagg. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. This one for three. Marshall can't hit. And Harris has got the ball here for the Pistons. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. To the middle. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Cunningham's got 16 points now.
Really efficient from the perimeter. He is finding those shots, and he is making them.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So for Dallas, Powell comes in for Anthony Davis. And Williams is subbed in for Christie. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. Ivy's checked in for Robinson. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham. Now here's Nembhard. Still without a bucket. Pass to Williams. Here's Flagg. He's checked by LeVert. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jenkins. To the paint. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duren focused and flushing it home.
Here's Flagg. Nembhard, a screen on LeVert. And here's Flagg outside. Duren with a rebound.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Jenkins' shot is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Williams. Powell, a screen on Ivy. Floats one up. Williams misses. The Pistons lead by 5. Here's Jenkins, guarded by Marshall. Now here's Duren. And here's LeVert for 3. And the dunk by Duren.
Good luck dealing with Duren on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
To the inside. Duren with a steal. Here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pass to Duren. Now Ivy. 14 feet away. Outside for LeVert. Launches a three. Gets the three ball to go. LeVert's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 10-point game. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Gafford. Give him 8 points now. Powell passes to Williams. Gafford the screen. Inside. A shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Right side, Williams. Russell against Ivy. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Powell. And yep, it's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Jenkins. He's got 5. Here's Stewart. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Now here's Russell. On the wing, Thompson. Off target from three-point range.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Ivy. He's got 10. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson passes to Russell. Back to Thompson from deep three-point land. Jenkins with a rebound.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
The shot by LeVert, no good. Mavericks trail by 8. The three from Russell. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Here's Jenkins. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Knocked loose and stolen by Williams. Shoots over Stewart. That one rolls around and rims out. Detroit leading by 6. LeVert outside. Pass to Stewart. LeVert outside. Ivy outside. Knocks down the long J. Ivy's got 13.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Russell deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Williams. Powell sets a screen. 4 on the clock. Russell from outside. The rebound by Detroit.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Russell against Ivy. Russell to pass to Williams. The three. He buries it from 3. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. And here's Ivy. From deep three-point range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Jason Kidd getting everyone focused and amped up to take these next few minutes.
And an emphasis on forcing stops, too. Something Coach did very well back when he was playing. Let's see if they can live up to his expectations.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for Detroit. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Cunningham is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Thompson in at the small forward.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Davis. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now. Down low. It's stolen by Washington. Nembhard outside. To the paint. Washington inside. Pounded by Harris. And it's Washington missing. Nembhard against Cunningham. Takes the 3. And it's flagged with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Davis a screen. Inside. Duren with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And Harris throws it down.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Pass to Davis. Five to shoot. Here's Flag. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got 9 rebounds now. Now Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Duren, the pass to Harris. And here's LeVert for 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Nembhard, a screen on Thompson. To the inside. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis!
Yeah, Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
Cunningham outside. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
And you look at the fit with Cooper Flag and the Mavericks, Tim. Man, what stands out here?
I think the first thing for me is just his competitive edge. He is ready to make an immediate impact because of his toughness. Eventually, his aggressiveness as a scorer will catch up to that.
And we forget, he's still a teenager.
Yeah, but he certainly is made for this stage.
Robinson, he's checked in for LeVert. Thompson outside. Harris on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. Harris against Washington. Harris misses. Mavericks trail by 9. Nembhard outside. On the wing, Christie. Washington outside. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Duren. To the middle. Christie with a steal. Nembhard, right side. Here's Flagg, defended by Thompson. Pass to Christie. Now here's Washington. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing things off inside.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Cunningham outside. Duren with a screen on Nembhard. And here's Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Flagg. No good on the shot. Thompson with some nice D.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Davis with the block. And again, no good by Detroit. And Dallas with possession. It's been 8 unanswered for them. The 17-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Pistons lead by 4. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Christie. And it's in there.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Cunningham against Nembhard. Washington outside. Pass to Flagg. Davis a screen. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Thompson passes to Harris. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And now it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Pass to Davis. Tries the spin move. Oh, stolen by Harris. To the paint. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Washington outside. They need this. Duren with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Cunningham outside. And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
Davis against Duren. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Nembhard against Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Nembhard. Down low, Cunningham.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The 3 from Washington. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Thompson right side. Harris against Washington. Harris outside. From outside the arc. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now Davis. 8 feet out. That's what he wanted. All right, Tim, back in 1996, he led the league in three-point percentage. He shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Gafford. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Now Duren.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
The first one falls. He does not get the second one.
And what I like about Jalen Duren is not only is he tough, he's also smart and has a great feel for the game. He will be an anchor in the middle for a long time to come.
Detroit leading by 12. Duren with a screen on Christie. Robinson! Duren. Oh, he jammed it!
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Now here's Gafford. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Cunningham outside. Now Harris, beyond the arc, knocks down the trifecta.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pistons.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Cade Cunningham.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Now here's Cunningham, and it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
LeVert outside. Ivy against Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. And the 3 misses. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time now to introduce our player of the game.